Hey, it's Joy from Breaking Curses 101. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone that you think could benefit from it. Don't forget to hit the bell, the notification bell, so you can know when my next video is coming out. So today I'm going to continue telling you about the mermaid deliverance. A woman contacted me because she had been experiencing all type of problems in relationships. She was in her 30s, and she said, I think I'm a catch. I've been told I'm a catch, but she's not married yet. So, what was that? I think it was a turtle. See? He's gone now. Okay, so we got onto the Zoom session, and she had a nose ring in her nose. She had earrings on, just basic studs and basic earrings, nothing sultry. But I don't want to tell too much information, okay? But she was getting hours cut. People were cut on her job, so it was cutting her into her finances. She recently had a car wreck and hasn't been able to recover from that. They still have her car. Just like dumb stuff. Like nothing's working in her favor, okay? And so I'm thinking what else happened to her. She had been experiencing all kind of betrayal, backstabbing, hatred for no reason. She said as soon as she starts to say, I'm starting to like this guy, everything falls apart. Now, I had a friend here where I live, and she said the same thing. Whenever she thought that she liked the guy, everything would fall apart. Like as soon as she admitted it, like in her heart, I think he's the one. Boom, everything like went crazy. As soon as I decided to do this video, this whole huge family just showed up. Okay, so anyway, excuse the background noise. So she had been experiencing poverty, rejection, health problems, exposure to mold. That's the second person that the second person that said that she was exposed to mold, and it's like constantly causing her problems since that point. And no, in fact, she said, I think she's always like getting into the mold situations. It was more than once, I think, that she got into a mold situation and had to move. But whatever this spirit is on her keeps putting her into those situations. So she's experiencing health problems. So when we got on Zoom, I had her remove her nose ring, her belly ring, take off any leopard skin, animal prints. She felt led to do that. I didn't know what she was wearing, because she looked down and said, I think I should take that off too. I was like, cool. So, I only saw her, from the chest up. So, but yeah, the Holy Spirit was leading her to do that. So, I got into the deliverance, and a mermaid showed up named Chantel. I saw her tattoo, and it was, something from the Marine Kingdom. Dear God, I think it's animals out here. Oh my goodness. That was not a normal splash. Okay, y'all, look. If you see something behind me, let me know. Okay? Alright, so we got into it, and a mermaid named Chantel showed up. Chantel had been in the family for 5 generations. Chantel says, I make her hate herself. Her mission was hatred. She lures men through the woman's voice, and then she slices the men through their hearts. There's sirens on the woman's voice. She has to use her voice for her job. Now, I said to the mermaid, how many children do you have? Because Of course, children will be running up and down, making serious super noise right before closing. Of course. It's just so appropriate. Oh my goodness. I am not stopping this video. Okay. Jiminy Cricket. Oh, but look at the sunset, y'all. I mean, well, I don't know if you can see the pink hue of the sky. Let me try to kill some time. Maybe they'll all go away. Okay. Anyway. See all the people. Y'all on YouTube. Hope you don't have a problem with that. Anyway. If I come earlier, it would have been way too hot. Okay, so here we go. 12 mermaid children. And when I asked this question, oh, they're chasing each other. Of course. That's what boys do. They chase each other. And I'm not leaving. I'm sorry. Okay, so 12 mermaid children. As soon as I identified the 12 children, like as soon as she said she had 12 children, because she was forced to tell me she had 12 children, she started crying. Why are you crying? Because I don't want to leave. And then she didn't want to expose her children. So we got into the first 5 children: Jolyn, Gabrielle, Sharice, Joel, and Maurice. And I told you what all those meant in the last video. Then we got to her most deadliest weapon, the most powerful one, which was number 12. But I'll just wait. I'll take them in order and take them to the end, through the end. So we'll go to number 6. Jacqueline. Jacqueline makes every movement slow. Jacqueline puts shackles around her wrists and ankles just to weigh her down, slow her down. Have you ever felt like that? Like everything's slow. Then there was Tether. Tether, I guess, was like a rope. Tether said, I bind her to her sister, Heather. Tether makes Heather hate her. Or Heather just hates her. And Tether makes all of her sister's evil words manifest. That's what she said. That's number 7. Now there's number 8. Now this is gonna blow your mind, because she was telling me she's working really hard and nothing's coming of her hard work. Jackie, mermaid child number 8, is the taskmaster. She said that. Now, I've been identifying taskmaster spirits that will block your money. Well, Jackie was her taskmaster spirit. But this is how it works. Jackie brings confusion and stress. And she just makes the to-do list continue. Have you ever went on your to-do list? Let's say you have 5 items. 5 items. But every time you start one item, you have to do something before you can do the thing. And then you have to do something before you can do that, and then it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And Jackie makes the to-do list a never-ending list. She multiplies the tasks. All right, now, at this point, I didn't wait till we got to the end to start casting them out. I just started casting them out as they manifested. So we got rid of Jackie. So now we're at number 9, Joe. The woman had trouble sleeping, right? Joe is the one that keeps her awake. Joe shakes the bed. Joe makes the cat meow. Joe does anything and everything to wake her up. Have you ever experienced that? It's not that you have insomnia. It's just that everything's just always waking you up. Why? So, it's a spirit. God gives his children rest. Now, Joe also is affecting her health. He gives her vaginal infections and urinary tract infections. And check this out. Joe makes her retain water in her skin and in her midsection. She drinks water, but it doesn't properly filter her waste out of her body because it blocks. Joe is blocking the absorption of water by the bladder and the kidneys. Joe. And Joe came in through an old boyfriend. I ain't gonna give you his name. Yeah, so that was number 9. Number 10, Janice. Janice says, I steal her light, joy, and smiles. Janice causes car accidents. So now we know who caused the car accident. Janice. But check this out. This is the clincher right here. Janice made her ex-boyfriend disappear. This is the man that God called to be her husband. Janice made him disappear. Janice placed 7 harpoons in this woman and 8 harpoons in the man that was supposed to be her husband to cause pain. I didn't get into what the harpoons meant because I was already on there like 3 hours, okay, to get all this. I know it didn't seem like it should have taken this long, but it did. She also felt like there was a rock in her heart that made her heart hard, and a barb. There was a barb in her in the spirit realm to cause pain. She had a seahorse tattoo on her. I said, what came in through the seahorse tattoo? She saw that the seahorse tattoo brought in a harness. A harness was placed on her that pulls her in the wrong direction. It causes her to have the impulses to go in the wrong direction, like right when something great is about to happen. It sends her the wrong place. Okay? So she explained, all the situation with the ex-boyfriend. It turned out that this ex-boyfriend should have been her husband 10 years ago. Okay? Now she's in her mid-30s. 10 years this man has been blocked from her. So you ladies, y'all better start praying for these guys. Okay? Get delivered yourself and start praying for this man that you know that is supposed to be your husband. Okay? And so now she knows. She had even been having dreams that he had gone through a lot. He had broken up with his girlfriend and he was in a lot of pain, and the Lord was showing her, let him heal. God is going to heal him, but she has to make sure she's hands off in the process. So that was really intense. That was a long conversation. Oh, so I said to this mermaid child Janice, what do you get for causing all this trouble? Like, what is your reward? She said, rainbow crystals in her crown. Rainbow crystals. And so the woman said she loved rainbow crystals. I can't remember what the situation was where she got them, but she loved rainbow crystals. But yeah, and she thought it was just a random thing that she liked. Turns out it was from the mermaid. It was the mermaid inside of her that liked the rainbow crystals. So, and also, I don't know if I told you. Okay, here comes the bugs. She had a obsession with the Little Mermaid. Did you? See, everybody in America thinks this stuff is just cute. Now all the bugs are gathering right here. Let me move back some. Nasty bugs. I hope they're not mosquitoes. Beelzebub, die by fire. Get out of here. Set all these bugs on fire. Get out. Oh, okay. All right, so the last one. Oh, no, number 11. Janet. Janet said, I make her want to end her life. Janet scrambles her words and twists her tongues. Janet's prize was diamond rings. That's what Janice got in the spirit. as a prize. Also, Janet injected hopelessness into her. Just made her feel so hopeless. And it goes with the suicide. I mean, most people who feel like they want to commit suicide feel completely hopeless. All right. So now we've got and Janet even gave the ex-boyfriend, the one that's supposed to be her husband, gave him self-pity. So she's really gotta pray for him. So I don't want to get into the legal right, but because I don't want to disclose too much information. But she even had a tattoo on her chest, and one of the words on the tattoo was sunshine. So I know that she's dealing with a spirit of Ra and Dagon. We didn't even get into all those. We were just killing the mermaid children. And I'm probably going to go, when I have a next session, I'm probably going to go back and revisit and make sure the main mermaid is gone, because I was just killing the children off one by one. But I didn't get into the last mermaid. The last one. The last one was named Brad. He said, I'm the destroyer. He uses men against this woman. Brad came in. Let me see. Brad destroys self-esteem. He destroys self-worth. He causes her to, he causes her relationship with men to deteriorate. He uses every weapon against her in relationships. Now, check this out. He uses fear, rejection, pain, and guess what else? He uses an odor. He put an odor on her to lure men in. And then when they come in, he changes the odor so they will reject her and be repulsed by her. I have had a few women come to me saying they have this odor and they don't know where it came from. It's demonic. It's demonic, and you need to get delivered. Okay? And that is the last one. But check it out. I gotta tell you. Brad came in when she was in 7th grade. And the man, the boy that she liked was named Brad. She never kissed him. She never touched him. There was nothing there. But Brad was sent from the Marine Kingdom to destroy her as a child. So she's at this school dance, the first school dance, and she liked this boy. She had a crush on this boy. And she wanted to dance with him. But, so her girlfriends said, you need to ask him. So they took her over there to him to ask him to dance in public. He publicly denied her, rejected her, and humiliated her. And they all laughed. It's like a movie, like straight out of Carrie. They laughed at her, and they made up rumors about her, slandered her name. I'm like, okay, black people can be really bad, but white girls can be brutal. They were just brutal to her, okay? No wonder she felt suicidal. That was just horrible. And I'm about to run out of time. So I cast all these spirits out. And like I said, we have another round to go. I've got to make sure Chantel, the mermaid, is out of there completely. And this woman had been pursuing all kind of deliverance, okay? But this is the first time I've ever addressed the mermaid with her, all right? And a lot of you all, you have these spirits of seduction on you. You can't go to church with clothes on. Your stuff got to be... Okay, well, sorry. I ain't going to take my clothes off. You can't go to church with clothes on. You got to wear short shorts. You're always... I don't know if you're too hot or whatever. You see how she's dressed. Okay, I understand Americans don't wear as many clothes, But my God, it's just a spirit of nudity. And a lot of you all who don't have the body to be nude, you throwing your girls out there, your daughters out there, stripping them and throwing them out there in bikinis and walking them around through the grocery store with no clothes on. Anyway, check me out in the next video. I got more to say on the mermaid thing. If you need deliverance, go to the link below and email me. See ya.